Hey there YouTube, Mr.Lubufu here with a pack with 36 packs of Magic Origins plus Stormcrow. So let's just go ahead and crack this box up. Now, most of the times during pre-release, there's a whole bunch of like really hyped rares and the like. And Magic Origins doesn't really have that many cards that are like incredibly expensive at the moment. I mean, you've got, like, the 5 Planeswalkers are pretty cool. Pile Driver is currently worth a decent amount. Opening cards with my fingers is failing. So, there's, like, Pile Driver, there's, like, Days Undoing is randomly worth a ton. It's my favorite card of the set, to be completely honest. I just want to, like, brew with that card. Do some Modern Burn. I don't know. Set this up. Okay. Let's go ahead and crack some packs. First pack. We're going to skip all the commons, just jump to the uncommons for sake of time. Zendikar Incarnate. Conclave Naturalists, Blightcaster in our rare is a Harbinger of the Tides. Definitely going to see some modern play. We're actually going to zoom this sucker out. There we go. A little bit better now. First uncommon Meteorite. Second High Blight Massacre, third Sentinel of the Eternal Watch, and a Priest of the Bloodrite. Card's actually pretty good. Certainly sees, or is like incredibly powerful and limited. You might see some standard play. We'll see. I don't know. First uncommon, Sphinx's Tutelage, Angel's Tomb, Sentinel of the Eternal Watch, and a Battlefield Forge. Can't go wrong with Painlands. First uncommon is Sky Snare Spider, second Somberwald Alpha, third Possessed Scab, and a Gaia's Revenge. Ooh, we also got the Chandra emblem, which is pretty cool. Gaia's Revenge was, I got a fat pack. My first fat pack had a Gaia's Revenge, and that was back when it was mythic. And then someone stole it from me. First uncommon, Whirler Rogue, second Anointer of Champions, third is Gold Forge Sentinel, and a Kalafatha, a Foil Titan Strength, and a Thopter token. It's Kothofed. The Koth after he's eaten dinner, because he's so fed? I don't know. My punniness at the current moment is actually pretty low. We have a Guardian Automaton, Necromantic Summons, Reclusive Artificer, and a this is a common. A Shaman of the Pack and a Guilt Leaf Winnower. This card's actually pretty good. Being able to kill Siege Rhino, it's a very powerful effect. And then becoming a 5/4 is actually not bad. We have Elemental Bond, Scab Goliath, Revenant. Hey, that's a Chandra Fire of Kalesh. Okay, so the double-faced walkers replace the rare. I was starting to wonder, like, what'd they do? So we have a Tormenting Thoughts, Clash of Wills, Consul's Lieutenant, and a Thopter Spy Network with a foil Charging Griffin. Thopter Spy Network seems like another fun build around new card. Mostly for limited, but I might see some standard play. I know mono blue players want to try it out. Sigil of Valor, Sigil and Valor of Akros, Malakir Coldblade, and a Pyromancer Goggles is their second mythic. I mean, it'll certainly be quite good in EDH, that's for certain. I'm not sure if it'll see play anywhere else. Well, we have a foil Claustrophobia. Swift Reckoning, Gnarl Root Trapper, Undercity Troll. Hey, Languish is pretty sick. And a foil Claustrophobia. Languish is going to be one of those like standard staples that everybody, or that not everybody's going to play, but it's going to define the format. Consecrated by Blood, Foundry of the Consoles, Thopter Engineer, and a Soul Blade. Right. So due to the nature of the lighting, I'm going to actually have to do this in parts and just cut off every time the light breaks down. The rare from the pack was a Soul Blade Djinn with a foil Gather the Pack. Okay. I could either do it with less brightness, but I think I'd rather just do some editing so you guys notice less. Girapol Ether Grid, Citadel Castellan, Tower Geist, and Al-Hamaret, the High Arbiter. First uncommon, Patron of the Valiant, Shadows of the Past, Thunderclap Wyvern, Jace's Sanctum, and a foil Jace's Sanctum. And a Liliana emblem. Well, that's probably our foil rare for the box, so yeah. As I said, there's not much of value in the set anyway. Mage Ring Construct, Acolyte of the Inferno, Yavimaya Tome, and a Talent of the Telepath with a foil Ramrolla. It's not the Juggernaut. It is a Juggernaut, but it's not the Juggernaut. First uncommon, Totem Guide Heartbeast, Turn to Frog, Patrick, and Knight of the White Orchid. People are forgetting how good Knight of the White Orchid is. Card's very, very good. You've got to be able to hit double white. Unfortunately, Languish might snare it. Zendikar Incarnate, Blazing Hellhound, Possessed Scab, and a Amizium Meddler as a rare. First uncommon, Reclusive Artificer. Second, Magmatic Insight. Third is Blightcaster, and our rare is an Erebos' Titan with a foil Mighty Leap. Erebos' Titan is a good card. It's a 5-mana, or it's a 4-mana 5/5. First uncommon, Warhorn. Second is Blood Curse Knight. Third is Valor and Wardens. And our Mage Ring Responder is our rare with a foil Knightly Valor. Man, the foils, we've gotten a ton of foils so far in this box. First uncommon, Seismic Elemental. Followed by Chief of the Foundry, Fleshback Marauder, and a Hangerback Walker. Hangerback Walker is I think it's a really, really good card. It's done a lot of work. I've seen it in pre-releases. Is it constructed playable? We'll find out. Tormented Thoughts, Conclave Naturalists, Undercity Troll, and a Tainted Remedy is a rare. First uncommon, Murder Investigation, followed by Consecrated by Blood, Knightly Valor, and an Animist's Awakening. That card might see more play if Landfall comes back. We'll see if there's any gonna be any good Landfall triggers. First uncommon, Meteorite, followed by Bounding Krasis, Blessed Spirits, and a Helm of the Gods. First uncommon is Brawler's Plate. Second, Zendikar's Royal. Third is Enthralling Victor, and a Will Breaker is our rare. I'm trying to make this kind of efficient. First uncommon is a Prism Ring, followed by Hydrolash, Knightly Valor, and an Orbs of Warding. First uncommon, Psychic Rebuttal, followed by Rune Servitor, Throwing Knife, and the Kythion's Irregulars. Complete bomb rare in the set. I saw so many games determined by it. First uncommon, Iroas' Champion, followed by Gather the Pack, Anchor to the Ether, and a Bryn Wingmare. So a Flying Thalia. Not sure if that's going to be quite good enough. 3 mana is a lot for that sort of deck. Murder Investigation, Goblin Glory Chaser, Anchor to the Ether, and a Displacement Wave. I'm not spending too much time on the rares talking about them because they're either terrible and my light's going to die out again. Hydrolash is our first uncommon, followed by Somberwild Alpha, Dwyne's Elite, and a Mana Gorger Hydra. First uncommon, Cruel Revival, followed by Skyraker Giant, Shaman of the Pack, and a Tragic Arrogance. The fixed Cataclysm, because Cataclysm was too good of a card. First uncommon, Warhorn, followed by Call of the Full Moon, Eyeblight Massacre, and Anissa's Revelation. It may not be no Schwench's Revelation, but mono green getting that kind of card draw and life gain. Who knows? First uncommon, Prism Ring. Second, Acolyte of the Inferno. Third is War Oracle, and Ashandra's Ignition is our rare with a foil Infernal Scarring. First uncommon, Patron of the Valiant, Necromantic Summons, Rogue's Passage, and an Abbot of Carolkeep. This is actually a card that I foresee seeing a ton of standard play. Card is very powerful. First uncommon, Magmatic Insight, followed by a Blazing Hellhound, Jessen Thief, and a Demonic Pact. Definitely the most fun. I saw a ton of people cast it in Limited, and I saw tons of people die to it in Limited. Jiraga Invocation is our first uncommon. Clash of Wills, Fiery Conclusion. Hey, Kithion, buddy, old pal. Sweet. So we hit 2 walkers, if I recall correctly. Time to see if we can get another one. Whirler Rogue, Turn to Frog, Ram Roller. Hey, Llanowar Wastes. Always a solid pickup. And the last pack, we're going to open it. Ooh. No Planeswalker. Ravaging Blaze, Sylvan Messenger, War Oracle, and an Emba Ma Hellion. And that's going to do it. Thank you guys all for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the open. Well, perfect timing. Thank you all for watching.